Hey saxophones, this is the tutorial for half scale number 5, which is concert F, your D scale. Let's take a look at this. Here we have the first note is down below the staff. I always like to remember the name of that note by being D is down below the staff. The first one below the staff is D. So we're looking over here at the fingering chart, finding the picture of this one, and it's towards the top of the page because it's a lower note. It's lower on the staff. So my fingering for that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, then I go to E, and I can recognize that from Every Good Boy Does Fine, my E for every. And I look up here, and I can see that E is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just had to lift one finger for that one. Then I come to probably the most critical note of this scale, which is F sharp. F sharp, we can look over here. F sharp has two names, so you're going to notice here that this box has two, but we've got the F sharp. And again, we have two different fingerings. We're going to pick the first one in this case. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. We skip the fourth finger and we press the fifth finger. So it looks something like that, all right? Okay, then we go to G, which we should know from scale 1, 1, 2, 3. Then we have A, also from scale 1, which is just 1 and 2. And then we come back down the scale. And remember, we are going to play the scale and then the arpeggio. And the arpeggio is the first note of every measure. In this case, they're circled. So we're going to play D, then our F sharp, A, back to F sharp, and then D. Okay, let's play scale number 5. 1, 2. Okay, and we'd like to flip the page over to see the pass-off version. Okay, and on number 5, there are a couple of sharps over here on the side. These are going to be the same notes we just played, but you'll notice there's not a sharp next to the F sharp. But the sharp they've moved over to the what we call the key signature over to the left. And you're like, well, Mr. Palmer, we played only one sharp over there, but there's two sharps. The two sharps are for when we play the entire scale, not just the half scale. And so we'll use that second sharp later on. But what I would encourage you to do right now is take your pencil and put a sharp sign, looks kind of like a hashtag, right between the E and the F. We always mark the sharp to the left of the note. So put a sharp there to remind yourself that that's not just regular F, and then put a sharp between the G and the F over here on the way down. You can also put the sharp in the keys in the arpeggio between the D and the F sharp, and then between the A and the F sharp. So if you have those marked, it will help you to remember to use the notes that we did on the other side of the page. Okay, and of course we're playing in quarter notes for the first half. Let's go ahead and play the scale. 1, 2,